for another episode of the Bible and an atheist point of view, where I, Shua, your host, will be reading from the Bible, from this cover to that cover, one chapter at a time and one chapter per video, because I think it's absolutely fucking hysterical, funny, laughable. I mean, there's just one joke after another. You'll see. But before we go on, let's start that bumper music. Okay. Oh, look, the duct tape is holding. Kind of brutal. We left off at Duty Trophy, chapter 21, verse 1. If in the land that the Lord your God is giving you to possess someone is found slain, lying in the open country, and is not known who killed him, then your elders and your judges shall come out, and they shall measure the distance to the surrounding cities. Measure? They had tape measures back then, huh? Yeah, oh no, we'll just use the odometer. That'll work, yeah. Verse 3, and the elders of the city that is nearest to the slain man shall take a heifer that has never been worked and has not been pulled in a yoke. Not pulled in a yoke. Okay. I'm not really sure what that means. But it sounds funny. We'll leave it at that. It's probably something sexual, I'm sure. Verse 4, and the elders of that city shall bring the heifer down to a valley with running water, which is neither plowed nor sown, and shall break the heifer's neck there in the valley. Kill the cow, man. Verse 5, then the priest, the sons of Levi, shall come forward, for the Lord your God has chosen them to minister to him, and to bless in the name of the Lord, that by their word every dispute and every assault shall be settled. Verse 6, and all the elders of that city nearest to the slain man shall wash their hands over the heifer whose neck was broken in the valley. Odd ritual, but okay. Verse 7, and they shall testify, our hands did not shed this blood, nor did our eyes see it shed. What did you not hear? We did not hear it rain. Verse 8, accept atonement, O Lord, for your people Israel, you whom you have redeemed, and do not set the guilt of innocent blood in the midst of your people Israel, so that their blood guilt be atoned for. Verse 9, so you shall purge the guilt of innocent blood from your midst when you do what is right in the sight of the Lord. Right in the sight. A power to know it. Verse 10, then you go out to the war against your enemies, and the Lord your God, the one that created them, gives them into your hand, and you take them captive. Verse 11, and you see among the captives a beautiful woman, and you desire to take her to be your wife. So you rape her, right? All you gotta do is rape her. That's the way the rules work. Verse 12, and you bring her home to your house, and she shall shave her head and pare her nails. What? Fuck. Okay. Are you sure this didn't mean pussy? That would have made a lot more sense, you know. Hold on, honey, I want to shave my pussy for you. Old Testament amen, they like smooth. Verse 13, and she shall take off the clothes when she was captured, and shall remain in your house, and name it her father and her mother a full month. I'm not really sure what that means either, but whatever. After that you may go into her and be her husband, and she shall be your wife. He didn't have to rape her. Yet. Verse 14, but if you no longer delight in her, You shall let her go where she wants. I'm not really sure if I'm reading the Bible anymore. But you shall not sell her for money. Why, what else can I sell her for? Weed? I'd like to trade my wife for 2 pounds. Not shall, or nor shall you treat her as a slave, since you have humiliated her. Well, it's our idea to shave her head. Verse 15. If a man has 2 wives, the one loved and the other unloved, and both the loved and the unloved have borne him children, and if the firstborn son belongs to the unloved, verse 16, then on the day when he assigns his possessions as an inheritance to his son, he may not treat the son of the loved as the firstborn in preference to the son of the unloved, who is the firstborn. Did you catch all that? Verse 17, but he shall acknowledge the firstborn, the son of the unloved, by giving him a double portion of all that he has, for he is the first fruits of his strength. The right to the firstborn is his. We have the right. Verse 18, if a man has a stubborn and rebellious son, does he have a James Dean, who will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and though they discipline him, will not listen to them. Verse 19, then his father and his mother shall take hold of him, and then bring him out of the elders of his city and the gate of the place where he lives. Okay. Verse 20, and they shall say to the elders of his city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious, bastard. He will not eat his vegetable. He will not get off Facebook. So, okay, let's see. I lost my place. In the city, and he will not be our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard. Then all the men of the city shall stone him to death with stones. Well, that's nice. They did clarify, though, they're going to stone him to death with stones and not bongs. So you shall purge the evil from your midst, and all Israel shall hear and hear. Hear it. Verse 22, and if a man has committed a crime punishable by death, and he is put to death, and you hang him on a tree, his body shall not remain all night on the tree. But you shall bury him on the same day, for a hangman is cursed by God. Cursed by God. You shall not defile your land that the Lord your God has given you for inheritance. Cursed by God. Well, kids, once again, this is Shua, and this has been the Bible and an atheist point of view.